You are looking at a full-on, full self-driving skeptic. I am not on board with this technology. I have been driving Tesla since May of 2019, so almost 5 years. We own two Teslas, a Model 3 and a Model Y. We only rent Teslas on vacations, and so I'm very experienced with the technology. I'm very experienced with Teslas. We've only used autopilot maybe 5 times in that 5 years, and every single time has been a total disaster. Total disaster! Sorry, GoPro. The phantom braking is mind-numbing, and I was like, okay, that's enough. These cars, turns out, are really fun to drive, so I'm not even going to bother. But those of you that have recently been buying your Teslas using our referral link, I've been racking up credits, so I wanted to try full self-driving for 3 months for the first time and see how it goes. I am scared, excited, terrified, thrilled. Let's see how all those emotions factor in with full self-drive on my Tesla. First things first, we are in the app. We have my 10,000 credits here at the ready. We are going to choose the vehicle because we have 2 Tesla vehicles that we can assign this to. So 3 months full self-driving on our 2019 Tesla Model 3 SR Plus with the sensors. That needs to be set here at the top because, you know, this isn't the latest model without the sensors. So we're going to go ahead and choose our car. We're going to choose Viper. That's my name of the Model 3 that we're sitting in right now. And it even says right there, 2019 Model 3. It's got the VIN there. So we're going to go ahead and redeem this, 10,000 credits. Thanks to everyone, once again, who has used our referral link and bought their shiny new Tesla and given us 10,000 credits. Or back in the day, like early last year, it was only like, I think, 1,000 credits. We're putting them to good use. We're going to do some videos with this, and we're going to, you know, do this like anybody else would do this, except we're going to be using 10,000 credits for the 3 months. So here we go. We're going to redeem. I'm kind of scared. This is a big purchase, in air quotes. All right, we're redeeming it, and it's got all the details. It's going to tell us how many we got remaining here, and that's the car. Yes, 3 months. Here we go. All right, let's hope for the best here. Order received. Your car will upgrade while it is in Wi-Fi. Oh, and it came up immediately. Your autopilot package has been upgraded. Enable your new feature in the autopilot settings. So it was instant. Oh, and it's rebooting. So I'm glad I did this in the car because I kind of wanted to see what happens. I thought it would take a little while, and there you go. All right, so we got the reboot. It doesn't need to download? Are you saying that the software is already there and it basically just needed to be unlocked? And we got some music there. Let's turn that down. Upgrade confirmation. Your autopilot package has been upgraded. Enable your new feature in the autopilot settings. Well, that was right before the reboot. So let's go into autopilot, and there it is. So that, like, was instant. I do want to see full self-driving. We'll put that over there. We got all that kind of stuff. I got it. Okay. Oh, I guess we got to do some reading. Yes. All right. Good deal. Autopilot is now on. I like the double pull. Full self-driving beta. Profile average, and this profile Model 3 will have medium follow distance. That's okay. I'm still learning all this. I mean, I have been the biggest skeptic when it comes to full self-driving. So if you want someone who is about as new to this as any new Tesla owner, I'm your guy. Even though I've owned this car and have driven Teslas for 5 years now, what I want to know, is it the latest, greatest? No, it is still 11. So I need 12. That's like the latest, greatest software. But we'll play around with 11.4.9 while we wait for 12. That is the latest, greatest. So there you go. It's instant. It happens immediately. Right after you fire it up and you turn it on, your car, it goes to your car and it automatically reboots, and you are good to go in just, you know, minutes. All right, I haven't even ridden in a Tesla with full self-driving ever. 5 years of owning Teslas, 2 of them. I've only used the autopilot feature, not the full self-driving stuff. So am I nervous for my first ride? Yeah, I have no idea what to expect. I've got it scheduled for a 2.5 mile drive, 6 minutes. We're starting off slow here because I've never done this. I don't even know if it can do parking lots. Comment down below. I am the greenest full self-driving YouTuber probably on the planet. I'm probably the biggest skeptic of this technology. I am on the camp that, hey, Teslas are quite fun to drive, it turns out. So why use all that stuff? But you know what? I'm willing to try new things. I figured, you know what? Let's try 3 months. I might like it. I might actually hate it. I don't know. I have no idea what to even expect on this 2.5 mile drive. I know this is like very basic stuff for all those full self-driving professionals out there. Let's do this. I'm gonna go out of the parking lot, activate it, and see what happens. I have no idea. I think I'm gonna need this though. Need this anyway. All right, like I said, I'm gonna pull out of the parking lot first, which is right here, and then I'm gonna do the double stalk down and see if this thing takes me home. I don't know what to expect here. A little terrified. And I ride roller coasters frequently, like the big ones, like Accelerator and Twisted Colossus and stuff like that. All right, I am on the road, double down on the stalk, and it's driving. So, do I keep my hands on the wheel? I don't even know. This is so freaky, so crazy. Okay, it just went from red to green, and it's going through the light, and we're driving. This is definitely a very unique experience. So we're doing the speed limit. I forget what the settings I had in there were. I think you can offset it and go 5 over or whatever, but we're in a school area right now, so it's probably best to stay at 40. So far, so good. No one's ever driven my car except my wife. So this is kind of crazy. Okay, there's some cones here. It's slowing down. Didn't like that. I had to disengage. All right, so let's go ahead and make this turn, and I'll go ahead and re-engage. There's like a pile of cones and a big sign, and I'm not sure what's going on here. So I will re-engage once I make this turn. Please keep your hands on the wheel. Be prepared to take over at any time, just like I did. So I think so far so good. I didn't expect it to know that. Now this needs to do a lane change here pretty soon, because we do need to make a left up here. There's a car turning ahead of me. Didn't even slow down a little bit. Okay, it's making a lane change. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's driving. Okay, which lane's it gonna pick? I usually pick the far left lane, but it's choosing the right left lane, if that makes sense. And it's slowing down. I gotta be honest, my heart is pounding like I'm on a roller coaster or something. This is, I know all the full self-driving people are just yelling at their screen going, you noob, you're a noob. All kinds of new stuff on the screen too. Let me check on, yep, GoPro is still GoProing. Let's turn this stuff off because I prefer that. So this is going to be scary. A double left turn onto a major street. Lots of traffic, as you can see here. And we're just going to see, so that we've got a mix of, you know, major street and then here. Okay, here we go. Is it going to, yep, here we go. We're going to get, wow, it really took that pretty slow. Luckily, there's a bus behind me. Oh my gosh, it's making the turn. It's making the turn. That's crazy. Luckily, I had a bus behind me. Otherwise, I would have gotten honked because that was a pretty slow turn. Okay, people making left ahead of me here. And it's making a lane change. So it did want me to engage the steering wheel. I saw the blue like autopilot. So I'm not a complete noob. I have used autopilot here and there. But I kind of shied away from it because so many phantom braking situations. It was like we'd be flying through the windshield all the time. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna drive myself. Thank you, Tesla. Now I get it. This is still a version behind what the latest, greatest one is. Okay, we've got cars making right turns in front of me, and oh, it's slowing down, yellow, and it's gonna make a right turn. Nope, it was gonna go through the intersection on a red light. That was interesting. Okay, 2 disengages on 2 weird things. But, I don't know, still pretty cool. All right, so now we're driving through the neighborhood, no lights. There will be a stop sign coming up. Lots of different, Okay, there's no center divider or painted line on this street, so I'm very interested to see how it navigates this. It's staying to the right pretty well. The car right there, looking to make a left in front of me. We've got a big sweeping left-hander here, and then we're going to be going down a hill into a stop sign. So that was very interesting. It was about to go through that stoplight. I'm not sure what was going on there, but very interesting to watch this technology. Not sure why they were waving at me. All right, we're slowing down, we're slowing down. Most people run this stop sign. I don't know why. It's like this stop sign doesn't exist. Wow, that's a full-on stop. Okay, well, at least it's following the rules, and it's really taking its time, its sweet time coming out of the stop area. Now, I do have it on, I think, the lowest setting, so it's not aggressive or anything like that. Now, I set it to a parking lot. I wonder what it's gonna do, if it's gonna take me to that parking lot or not. You know, our HOA clubhouse pool parking lot area. It's taking the speed limit seriously here. Most people do 50 in this 30. So I'm glad there's nobody behind me for this test. I'm gonna have to tweak the settings once I get more comfortable with everything and see if it can go 5 over, 10 over, whatever. So here we go. Autopilot navigation complete. It's not taking me to the parking lot. It's turning me onto this street, and then what? It just stops in the middle of the street. Okay, I'll take over here and wrap up this part of the video. But hey, you know what? For the most part, it drove me home. I am kind of intrigued at the very least. I'm not put off by it, so that's good. We'll do more videos, of course. I did say autopilot was disengaged, but that's because it stopped in the middle of the road. I wanted to pull over and wrap up our video. So, okay, we did 2.5 miles, and I survived. What do you think? What do you think of autopilot or full self-drive? Are you on the fence? Are you as skeptical as I am of all this stuff? I'm going to definitely be trying it out over the coming weeks or 3 months, because that's what I signed up for. And so, come along for the ride. Hopefully everything goes well. I'm so far cautiously impressed, but we'll see how it goes. That's my first experience ever using full self-drive. I've never ridden in a car with full self-drive. I've never been in the driver's seat with full self-drive. So that was a first. I'm very excited, and we'll have 3 months of testing this out together. So let me know what you want me to try. If you're an expert at this already, some of the settings, tweaking, I'm open to anything. I just want to try this thing out in front of you for those that haven't tried it out just like me and are wondering, what is this full self-driving all about? Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tell your friends about us, and also hit that bell anytime you want to know something is on the channel. It'll, boom, notify you instantly. Thank you so much for watching Tesla Tips and Trips.